Yahoo! Come on. Oh, yeah. Hey. 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 Wow.
Okay, so here we are in Unit 4, and what I'm going to do is show you some shortcuts. And these shortcuts can be used to save yourself some time and energy, and there's no better way to learn some shortcuts than to watch a little bit of Mario Kart. So I'm going to give you a little Mario Kart tasters. And, Mario Kart, everybody loves to play it. Like Sully, he loves to be the princess. And Brust, he loves to be the big dragon thing. And me, I just like Toad. We get together and play on Friday nights. So check this out. Here's a clip, and then we'll get to some shortcuts in the unit.
All right, here we go. We're on the Mushroom Road. Let's see what happens here. Just take a left. Here we go. Check that out. That'll save you a couple seconds. Okay, so the first shortcut we're going to learn is finding the percent of a given number. So they say, like, what is 45% of 200? So the shortcut that I'm going to teach you involves turning that percent into a decimal. Now, the way that I taught you, percent over 100 is over of, let me write that down, percent over 100 equals is over of. Okay, that works every single time. But if you're given a problem like this, we can write the percent, which is 45 out of 100. Let's see, it'd be of 200, so that would go on the bottom. So the x would go up here. All right, what we can do is we can just write this as a decimal. 45 divided by 100. That means move the decimal point 2 times. So you're going to get 0.45 equals x over 200. Now if we cross multiply, you can put that over 1, you can cross multiply. So what happens is it's just 0.45 times 200. So the shortcut is, if you have a percent of a number, you can just change this to 0.45 times the number, whatever it is, in this case 200. So for the second example, what is 20% of 80? We can say it's 0.20 times 80. For the third example, 1.25, you move it to 1.25 times 36. All right, so we're going to get the calculator out. Again, this is a shortcut. It's what eventually, after you do a lot of percents, you're going to do it this way because you realize how quick it is. You just have to recognize when it's appropriate to do this. And it's whenever you're taking the percent of a number. So there's the first one. We get 90. For the second one, what do we get here? Times 80. You can almost do that in your head. 0.2 times 80, 16. And 125. Again, be careful with that 125. It's going to be 1.25 times 36. So there is the shortcut for finding the percent of a number. Next up, let's look at some Rainbow Road. I love Rainbow Road. That one is so hard because it doesn't have any sides on it. All right, the next shortcut I'm going to teach you, finding the percent off of a given number. So this happens usually if there's a sale, like 30% off, or more applicable to us military type families, when we use a VAT form. You get 19% off with a VAT form. And so how much would an item that costs 50 euros be if I use a VAT form that takes off 19%? So normally the way that we do this is set up our percent over 100 is over of, and let's see, 19%, let's see, 19%, that's over 100. We want 19% of 50, so we get this, cross multiply, solve it, and the number we get will be the percent that's off, so we need to subtract it from 50, and then you get an answer there. Let me teach you a faster way to do it. Here's the shortcut. We want to take off 19%. So that's 19% off of the whole package. In this case, it's 50 euros. The whole package is 100%. So if I take off 19%, that means there's 81% left. So really the shortcut is I just want to find 81% of 50. And so let's bring up the calculator here. I love the calculator. Calculator, let's clear that stuff up. So we want 81% of 50. So 0.81, that's the shortcut I taught you earlier, times 50. Ta-da! There's our answer, 40.5. So that means 40 euros and 50 euro cents. So that answers that question, 40, 50 euros. Ta-da! How about if it costs 250 euros? It's the same thing. I mean, if you're taking 19% off, you want 81% of 250 euros. So, again, calculator! Oh, all right, so here's the calculator. I don't even know what that was. Come back here. So we want 0.81 times 250. How easy is that? That is easy as it comes. So you get 202 euros and 50 cents is the way that would work out. Hey, let's find another shortcut from Mario Kart. All right, here's Donkey Kong. Check that one out. That Donkey Kong's a bully, don't you think? Is he a bully? All right, the last trick I'm going to teach you is solving for y. And the rule says that when you're solving for y, you can flip the term over the equal sign if you change the sign. This is really important. Please change the sign, or you're going to go back and Sully and Brust, they're going to be very mad at me. Let me show you how it works. 2y minus 8 equals 3x. If we want to solve that for y, the first thing we do is add 8 to each side. This is like old time. Here we go. They cancel out. We get 2y equals 3x plus 8. So notice it was a minus 8, and now it's going to become a plus 8. Then we divide everything by 2, but I'm going to pause it right there. We're going to back it up a little. So if it was minus and becomes plus, that's our shortcut. So here's a minus 8. If I want to hop over the equal sign, ta-da, and be on this side of the equation, just change the sign. So 2y equals 3x. Okay, notice neither of those two changed. Here's the equal sign. 2y is still on the left, 3x is still on the right. The only thing that changed was the negative 8 or the minus 8, so that flips to the other side and becomes positive. Voila, now we divide by 2. This will save us some time. Y equals 3 halves x plus 4. All right, let's look at the next one, because the next one is an example that will really, here's where this will save us time. You get x minus y equals 17. So I see a lot of my students do minus x, divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. Okay, that's a lot of steps right there. I see a negative y and I see a positive 17. Let's just hop this guy over here. There's the equal sign. Hop this guy over there, and we're left with an x. That doesn't change, so that stays. The 17 comes over and becomes negative, and the y goes to the other side and becomes positive. And again, that happens from adding the opposite. It'll always work. Voila, we're done. Let's look at number 3. 24 minus y equals 20x. So I'm going to move the negative y to the other side. I'm going to move the 20x to the other side. So we get, I'm going to write the x term first. As the 20x comes to the left, we're going to get negative 20x. Alright, so that's what's coming over here. The 24 is staying on the left, and it's positive. Then the equal sign, and then the y on the right. Alright, there's our answer for that one. And lastly, this one's really easy. The x comes over here, becomes negative. You get y equals negative x. The 8 stays positive because it didn't move anywhere. And that is flipping over the equal sign. You change the sign. Here's the thing. If this is too much for you to do in your head, then don't do it. Don't do a shortcut that's going to cause you to make mistakes. So let's have one more shortcut from Mario to send us home. Alright, this is the castle or the dungeon or something. You gotta put on the brakes. Turn it. There you go, right over it. That'll save you a lot of time right there. Alright, so I had to show you how do you dodge the blue shell. This is top secret. Here we go, slow motion. Watch, you got a little mushroom. Here comes the blue shell. Take off right now. See ya! Top secret Mario Kart move.